Italian sausage stuffed mushroom caps. So I've got some wonderful, flavorful ingredients here today. In my bowl here, I've got some nice, mild Italian sausage out of the casing, so you can get this at any store. We've got some beautiful provolone cheese, which I'm gonna add to my sausage mixture here. So some nice sun-dried tomatoes now. If you have your sun-dried tomatoes in oil, you wanna definitely pat them dry first before you cut them. That's gonna give some nice, a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of sweetness as well. Next, gotta have a little Italian parsley with the Italian sausage. You know, you gotta add a little bit of that in there. Punch that in there. And then we have some shallots. So part of the onion family, very delicious, a little bit sweeter. And that's gonna give a nice little sweetness and a little bite to it as well. There we are. And then my personal favorites, a little bit of fresh basil. So we're gonna punch that in there as well. Now we're just building those layers of flavors. And we're gonna add a bit of garlic in this recipe. You gotta have a little bit of garlic in the mixture. And then, of course, some spice. So we've got some wonderful red chili flakes here. We're gonna punch that in there. Now, if you don't like spice, of course, you can omit the chili flakes. But if you love spice, you can actually get hot Italian sauces and add some more chili flakes. So there we go, that's in our mixture. So lots of flavors. If you do have a KitchenAid at home or a mixer, automated one, you know what, that makes the job a lot easier and a lot faster. But we're going old school here. We're gonna use our hands, and I'm just gonna twist and turn all those wonderful ingredients into the bowl. That's gonna really, really build on top of the mushroom. And mushrooms, as you know, are kind of like sponges. So that wonderful mixture is gonna leach out some beautiful oily flavors right into the mushrooms as they bake in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit. Now, the mixture is done. See that? Perfect. There we are. Move that to the side. Now, the hard part, the mushrooms, how to cut them, how to make them stable, how to really fill them in. So first thing we have to do here today is we just pop out the stem, just like so. Very simple, very easy. Next, this is my favorite part, using a very, very sharp knife. Always use a sharp knife when you're in the kitchen. Just give it a little steel, little edge. There we go. And we're just gonna shave the top off, just like so. Always stare down, right down onto the mushroom like that. So that's what you're gonna end up with. You can see all these gills in here. Now we're gonna scoop all these gills out because those gills are actually a little bit bitter. If you need help and you do have kids around, guess what? This is a fun thing or job for the kids to do, scoop out these gills. The mushroom is kind of wobbly like so. You can see that it's just wobbling around like a basketball or something like that. What you can also do is trim the bottom. So we're just gonna trim the bottom just like so. And now you have a nice flat surface to work with. Next, filling the mushrooms. So we've got our filling, we've got our mushrooms. I'm gonna grab our little scooper. The reason why I use scoopers is to make everything even. So you want an even amount of stuffing in each mushroom. Kind of makes it more uniform, more pretty, more beautiful. Obviously eat with your eyes first. So we're just gonna scoop that up the sides, just like so. Kind of just flattening off like that. So you got a nice flat surface and you're gonna pop that in. So I'm just gonna pat that down just like so. So there's one mushroom. Again, grabbing my stuffing. Perfect, there we go. There's another one. Beautiful. Ideally, you wanna give a little bit of space, roughly about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, so that it has a little bit of room so the air can circulate around in your oven. 400 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly around 20-25 minutes. It's gonna get all beautiful and golden, and all those wonderful juices and flavors from our stuffing are gonna go right into those mushrooms. And then you're gonna have a wonderful entertaining party, and that's gonna be the star of the show, I'm sure of it.